I think we as young people are really tired of attending youth sessions where we get all the inspiration and motivation that we need, but you leave and you go back to exactly the same situation. You know, nothing changes, and that's exactly what makes the Empower Youth Week exclusive. We want to bring forth that transformation. So yes, you will be inspired. Yes, you will be motivated. But over and above that, we're bringing the connection that you require. So your industry, your government, funding organizations are going to be right here with us to provide you with the connection that you need in order to be able to transform your life. So how will you transform your life? We provide you with the skills development. We provide you with networking as well as job opportunities this week.
Avoid instant gratification. Avoid doing things just because you want to trend, but they're actually taking you away from your purpose, or they're taking you away from the career. So you just keep moving around from job to job to job to job, but you're actually not going anywhere. You know, because of Funuk Trend, and now, whether Funuk Trend in the form of now you're earning this amount of money, and now you've bought this car and everyone's talking about you, but you're actually not growing as an individual.
Motivation is a combination of two words, motives and action. What are your motives? What do you want to do? But can you act on it to make it realistic? Our biggest problem, we think motivation, it's something that is meant to just push you. No, it should be something intrinsic. It should start deep within you. That's why I use the statement that says, aspire to inspire before you expire. You will expire one day, so inspire while you're at it, with how you live your life, with the decisions that you make in terms of you are growing, you are progressing, even in your career, even in your life. But remember, they always say motivation is like taking a bath. You must do it on a daily basis.
And I want to say that, you speak about motivation and ambition. Keep exceeding your own expectations. Keep setting a new standard for yourself. It's amazing. Motivation comes from inside yourself and not from an external factor. So keep those two things in mind. Build yourself a life goal and ensure your career, and get motivation from yourself. Keep increasing your own standards and exceeding your own expectations.
For the amount of time that you guys are spending online, on Twitter, on Instagram, can you just spend a little bit of that time improving yourself? There's a lot of things online. There's a lot of, open source courses, short courses, 6 weeks courses, 2 weeks courses that are free. They are free. Google them and, register for those. That's the kind of thing I would much prefer hearing in an interview. If somebody says, look, I've been unemployed, but in that time, I've managed to finish this, I've started this, I've done this, and I've done the other.
I think you need to go back to your drawing board. And that drawing board means go back to all those things that you learned at that sort of elementary phase. Those universal values in terms of respect. And that's why I gave you my 3 C's and my M, and I said it's be an effective communicator in whatever you do. Just be good at communicating. 2, just care. In whatever you're going to do, just show some caring. If you don't know how to do this, practice this today, during this session. When you leave, when you go out, find some little gems. How do you care? It's amazing. Someone might just give you an opportunity because of that. Then the second last one is learn how to collaborate. Many people at business schools, they're always going to groups and then eventually they start the business because of the collaboration. Just learn to collaborate. Collaborate. It's going to be very difficult to collaborate if you're not a caring person, if you're not an effective communicator. So, and then of course the last one that I also mentioned was that of time management for me.
Trust the process that you put in place. Before being an entrepreneur, before taking up an executive role, you must know, you must build on, you will only be safe if you've got a good foundation, which is called experience. And you will also be assured of success if there's a right amount of resilience out there. Separate what you love as a hobby in comparison to professionally, what is it that will put food on the table for you? You can have both. The trick is being able to identify which one is which.
So we must be inspired. We must be real young people. The connections that we make are very significant. Whether we connect with the higher being or higher than our knowledge being, we need to connect. We need to connect with good people. If leya sekele enkulu huwo wonke umuntu kuleya sekele uncenga huwo wonke umuntu ufuna ukuthanda yiyo wonke umuntu leya sekele izokubulala lenkulu. Abangani nabangani ongaba awazi ne-birthday yakhe marumngani. You know what I'm saying? Yila bangani abasenza ukuthi we are not alone. At least nginabangani. Kanti mawuqala ukuba sefa kahle ku circle number 2, you understand ukuthi unabangani abayi-5. Nabo mawuthi na you go to circle leya encane. Now you understand that you got 2 friends in this world.
Your attitude determines your altitude. Okay, easy to remember. Okay, I always remember when my uncle said, "Hey, that's when I got to swear dead," you know, and I'm thinking, okay, means my attitude is now bringing me down. Okay, my attitude determines my altitude. So if you are going up in life, it means your attitude is right. If you are going down, you must remember, don't blame others, blame yourself. It means your attitude is bringing your altitude down. So remember that your attitude determines your altitude.
Use social media to your benefit. Because that's the other big issue that I find causes mental health issues. Because you're seeing someone that have brushed themselves up, looking nice, drinking champagne somewhere, and they're only showing you that part. They are not showing you everything. Okay, so use social media for your benefit. I use social media for my benefit, and I am learning. I'm still learning. So you will learn, use social media to learn rather than to be looking at someone, how they are dressed and where they are and what they are drinking.
I think the most important thing when you're looking for career opportunities is to acquire knowledge. Empower yourself by acquiring knowledge and understanding what are you passionate about, and also looking at where do you want to fill the gap. I think the former Miss Universe said we need to take up space. So the only way you can be able to take up space is if you understand yourself first, what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, and then identify in your career or in your life, where do you see yourself playing a space.
If you do apply for a specific project, like I said earlier, you look at the alignment of the strategy to what you want to do. Look at the key programs that have been identified on the annual performance plan. Then make sure that you are providing then a solution that is addressing that which is in the strategy. So when you have done that exercise, then you are able to approach any SETA that speaks to that which you have identified as a problem, which you have a solution to. Because if you shoot in the dark, you might find that you're not hitting any target because you are just generally putting a word out there that I have a solution, but the problem has not been properly identified or aligned to the strategy that the SETA is implementing.
I've been studying multi-millionaires, billionaires. I want to know what makes them special. And one of the things that I figured out was many of them, they just show up. Like you just show up. Because you never know where the opportunity will be. So you are doing something that multi-millionaires and billionaires do. You show up. And you've showed up today. So give yourselves a round of applause.